Stephen Molyneux or Molyneux, I don't know how to pronounce your name. You're open to correction. The church, first of all, the church existed for at least 300 to 500 years before the canon of the Bible was ever put together or compiled. That's just a fact right there. That's a historical fact. The idea of Bible-based churches are bullshit. There's only one church, one Lord, one faith, one baptism. Clement of Alexandria said rightly in the 2nd century, very early on, the Old Testament is to be only taken as allegory. That is a Jewish book. You want to be a Jew? Go follow it. We're not Jews. We have baptism. Yeah, what happened to the law? It got nailed to a fucking cross, right? That's what happened. So no Christian follows that, except there is a schismatic group. What's the group that broke off from after the Great Schism, when the Roman Church went into apostasy, and then there was that break-off of a break-off? Protestantism, right? Protestantism. That enacted, we have to have all the Old Testament laws, that had the Puritans, where they tried to enact this. It's the same people that had been butchering and torturing the Irish Catholic for 800 years, and who still won't get off the island. And the IRA has been fighting them ever since, and now we have Crya and Ogren Heron. You have no clue what Christianity is. Christianity does not come from the Bible. The church existed before the assembly of the canon, and we are not Jews. We do not accept the Jew writing. We accept it only as a precursor, as a history, as a context, to back up what we believe. The Bible is not a manual to tell you how to live. It was these writings there that were written in the New Testament were written by the church, for the church, within the church. They were not proselytizing tools. It's not a science textbook. It's not there to evangelize people. In fact, I think it was right. Nobody outside of the church should read the Bible. In fact, the laity should only have access to the Bible in liturgy. That's how it was for the vast majority, for the vast existence of the church. It wasn't until Protestantism, Anglo-Saxons, they were the ones going all crazy, Plymouth, and evangelizing and pushing their religion on other people. Yeah. Oh, another thing with Christianity, proselytizing is forbidden. Bet you didn't know that. You ever read the Church Fathers? Christianity does not come from the Bible. The church created the Bible, and the writings existed, but were not canon, and they created those. They wrote those. The canon existed somewhere between the 39th Paschal Letter of Athanasius of Alexandria in 367. The West has it, the Second Council of Carthage, but the first book or canon that we actually see that resembles the modern canon, well, it's not even the 6th century. It's actually the Quaker-Anglican split where you get your King James from. So, no, these are schismatic heretics like all Protestants. This is not Christianity. Obey the church, obey Christ, hold to your baptism, believe in the Eucharist. And where did Christ talk about homosexuality? Right? I'm not saying that Paul didn't say it was sin or the church didn't say it's a sin. Within context, actually. Check out what the Eastern Orthodox believe on transgendered people or gay people. The words used by Paul are very specific. But I don't want to go into liberalism or anything, because we are not liberals. We do not accept that there is any salvation outside the church. But then again, we don't believe in heaven or hell. That's the Eastern Orthodox Church. We will all go to the river of fire and be burned. God is love and fire. He's going to descend upon all of us. That's the belief. So it doesn't seem that you know anything. You know white Anglo-Saxon Protestantism that has been raining racist hell upon Irish Catholics, all Catholics actually, in all colors and nations. So Yeah, this guy who only has a fragment of Christianity, and we're judged by according to what we're given. This hillbilly dude, whatever, he says something, okay. He's not a representative of the church. He's not even, he's schismatic at best. Well, he's also a heretic. I'm not going to say he's not a Christian, but he's a heretic. He's as much of a Christian as maybe a Jehovah's Witness, or maybe a Marcionite or a Valentinian or a Mormon. No, we wrote, edited, and compiled the Bible. We wrote it. It's ours. Go get your own book. This is typical Protestantism. A white Anglo-Saxon Protestant thinking he can push people around. Your atheism comes from Protestantism.